Or like that on that
Thank you very much for coming, Kyle.
All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys have a good class.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Have a good night.
All right. So, do you have any questions about what's coming up here at the end of the semester?
You put up the last paper review time?
Oh yeah. You mean the due date for the last paper?
Have you decided?
I found out today that I have to turn in grades on December 23rd. So I think that is that's either a Monday or Tuesday, right? Anyone? It's a Tuesday. Is that?
You have a calendar on the screen.
Yes. So it's a Tuesday. So I'm thinking the 15th would give me 8 days to do that, to grade it and put it up. Does that sound fair? December 15th?
Yeah, the 15th.
The 15th.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was it originally, the 12th?
No, the 9th.
9.
Oh.
But then I told you I'd give you at least until the 12th,
Yeah,
and I'm going to extend it to the 15th. So let's say the 15th at midnight, okay? Or 11:59 on that day, okay? Now, however, 15th will have to be a hard deadline though, okay? So there is no extension beyond the 15th. There is no 10% off if it's not turned in by 15th. The 15th has to be the last date, okay? All right, does that sound doable for all of you? Yes, okay.
We make it the 16th.
Right.
I have another, like, a huge research paper due that day.
Well, then make
It
it
was
do
the
the 13th.
12th.
Turn this one in the 13th. Then you
They
can
have
focus on the other one.
Well, the Tuesday's like a normal class day, so it'd be a week from our last day. of
Man,
class.
you get a whole another 7 days, girl.
Yeah, it was already the
Yeah.
9.
Yeah. You want to go back to what we did?
No.
Well, I pleased 10 out of 11 students, so I'm
Yeah,
pretty.
we put that out here, what if they
Actually, Baku and Danny told me that's great, so. We'll go with the 15th. If there are extenuating circumstances, please contact me ahead of time. Does that sound okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm just saying the 15th because I want to give myself plenty of time to get all these done. Bless you. Also, I graded. I believe all grades should be submitted. That for anything you've turned in, all we have left is quiz 5 and this language analysis paper, which is on the 15th. I believe everything else. Oh, and attendance and participation. I still have to. I've been keeping track of your attendance on Moodle, and then I will have that thing spit out. You know, between the check plus, check minus, that stuff. I'll see what number it spits out, and then. For the most part, if you've been here and been participating, you'll be fine, okay? You should be fine with that. All right. All right. Any other questions?
Oh, so for our last paper, can I like pull a writing sample off the internet?
You could, but I'd prefer you not.
If I just got one from you, if I need it.
If you need one, then contact me.
Okay.
Yeah, and some of your classmates have already asked
Taken
me.
all of
Yeah.
them?
No, not. I've provided samples for my classmates. I have more. So if you cannot get one, then let me know. It would be nice if you can get it from someone that you have some contact with, because then.
Yeah, I'm gonna try some more.
Yeah, no.
And now that it's pushed back a little, I don't feel so like.
But don't
pressure.
stress out. Don't put it too far off. I mean, I'd say if you can't find one by tomorrow, then email me. I'll provide one for you. Okay. All right. Any other questions? All right. Well, so we're going to go over non-referential if and there passes and conditionals. We will not be doing what is it? What's the other one that got chopped off? Does anyone remember? Nope. Nobody remembers. I get my book actually. I think it's chapter
24.
Was it 24? Or is conditionals 24?
17.
So I added passes, okay? So because we added passes, I thought it'd be fair to take off a chapter, and I have to remind myself which one I took off. It was comparatives and superlatives, so we took that off. Therefore, your quiz, on your quiz you'll be responsible for prepositions, phrasal verbs, and then those three right there. Okay? I'll make the same deal with you, where I will I'll give you a structure or framework of what the quiz will look like by Saturday evening again, and I'll give you Sunday, Monday, Tuesday to study. And then I also have a study guide for these three that I will provide tonight or tomorrow morning, and it'll help you guide your study as well. Okay? All right. So we are going to go through a whole bunch of stuff today, right? So the first thing we need to do is pair up. Okay, find a partner, but your partner cannot be sitting at the same table as you right now. So you will need to go find someone else. So go ahead, start with that, and then sit together. Give yourself some space from another pair. So go ahead.
Over there.
Yeah, where do you want to go?
I don't know.
We need our book, right?
You will need your book, yes.
Oh, you're moving? Okay, I'll throw in an apple.
Perfect.
We're still close.
Do we have an odd or even?
We will have one triplet, but Jessica cannot be in that group because Chloe's there. So we'll find Jessica. Here's who you work with. Okay. Just why don't you work with Caitlin and Aaron then? Is that okay? Okay. Tia and Mulkey, why don't you have you spread out? If you don't mind. Give yourselves plenty of room. We have 5 groups. Okay? You have 5 tables, so you'll each get your own group, or own table. Now, do we want to make this competitive or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Might as well.
But there's pride.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
I'm always more motivated when it comes
All right. Well, if we're going to make it competitive, then why don't you come up with a team name then?
person.
Okay?
Oh, a team. Oh.
Yes.
I'm in my house.
I need to put something on the board if I keep track of points. So go ahead. Anything.
Yeah.
Team name.
You guys.
Yes.
Team F.
That's a good one.
E-H.
Sure.
All right.
Team member.
Yes.
We are team Booyah.
Did you consult your teammates about that? And they agreed?
Yes.
Alright. Like this? Or slide E? 3 L's, actually. Exclamation point is fine. Alright.
Why do we have to have a name?
Why?
That we shortened it to N.
I know.
Alright.
We're team, we want to have a name.
That's suddenly my idea. Nathan and
We
Ed.
are the Incredibles.
Because they're both wearing tights.
It's Louis Big and Clean.
Alright. Oh no. Chloe's laughing attack started. Remember last time we heard that? During Mulkey and Danny's I TV. Yeah. I might have to move the camera on that shit. It's
Oh, you guys.
no, I'll move the camera.
Can we look at it?
Haley, the back.
I know. It's only going to pick up your laugh.
Let's see. There we go. That'll work. All right.
Yoda's on the screen.
Yes, Yoda is on the screen. All right. So, what does the form of non-referential it and their look like. There's a formula, okay? So if you know it, and you probably want to have a sheet of paper to write down that your group can write down. Just take a minute, get out a sheet of paper for your group or your pair, and just write out what the formula will look like for using non-referential it's or there. What's that? I will put something better on Moodle in the PowerPoint. I actually have a Word document with all these sites. Yep.
Not very. Oh, this is chapter 7.
And don't look in your book.
Oh,
The books have its purpose too, don't worry.
I don't know.
Alright, anyone know? Anyone know?
I don't know what it is.
You'll have the it or there plus what? Anyone know?
Oh.
Beaver.
Yeah, I think the book calls it a copular B. Plus what?
B plus.
Can you give me an example of a sentence that uses non-referential?
Student.
What's that?
There's a student.
It is cold outside.
Guess what?
Be
Oh,
mine.
It's cold.
Yeah.
Right?
That's one.
Actually, should be it
Yeah.
is cold outside. You all get Kyle's email address? Can I erase it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone got it? Who needs it? Okay.
Oh, I remember.
So, according to the book, you'll tend to have a noun phrase after that, is what the book says. Okay. In general, that will be the formula that we'll be going with. So non-referential it or there plus copular be plus the noun phrase. Now, the book also makes it clear what the difference is between referential versus non-referential in there. So, for example, with it, what would be the difference between referential and non-referential? It or there. Any idea? Anyone can stab at it? Yeah, Nathan?
Referential is that it refers to something specific.
Right.
Non-referential is more like an idea.
It could be many things. Right?
Yeah.
Right.
I was thinking.
Right. So, for example, let's see. The cat went to sleep. It is over there. So now this it is referring to the cat. Okay? But here, it's cold outside, and what is it referring to? Nothing in particular. That's why it's non-referential. It's not really referring to anything. So when we look at the idea of non-referential it and there, just keep that in mind. The it and the there is not really referring to anything in particular. Okay? That's just something to keep in mind. Okay? All right. Non-referential it and there can be used to describe a wide range of things. Okay? Just take a minute, find a sheet of paper, write down anything that comes to mind that it could describe. Okay? So go ahead. Talk to your partner and see if you come up with anything.
We're not. Just look at all of them.
Any ideas? No?
Noun.
Yeah, it's like that. I mean, like, is that what you're asking for, or like,
Well, there would be an example, yes. That's a good example, yes.
so.
I think that would work. I don't know.
All right, do any groups want to share what they have? Yes?
Noun.
That's too broad. Too broad, okay? The other one was good. Aaron?
Time.
Time, yeah. Time would be good. What else? Yes, Haley?
Weather.
Weather.
Temperature.
Temperature?
Yes.
All right.
In order, like, it is your turn, it is my turn.
Yeah. You know the book?
Yeah.
Is that a sneeze? I thought someone got angry and yelled or something. Okay. Good. I'm relieved. Yeah, the book doesn't mention order, but yeah, I think that would make sense. Yeah. And now the book doesn't mention like it says etc. There's a ton of other things. But yeah, order. Mulkey, did you have one? Or here? Did you have papers? Oh, they stole yours.
Sorry.
Yes. Okay, that's okay. So some examples. We got a lot of them. Time, dates, holidays, elapsed time, distance, environment, right? Okay. These are the different things that we can use it for. All right. Before we move on, let's go to page 132 in your book. So yes, you will need your book, right? You do not lug it here for no reason.
Yeah.
We'll do a few exercises from the book today just to make sure we get it. All right, and let me give you all the numbers. So if you could look at your team name and you'll see a number. If you could do that number on exercise 7.1 on page 132, okay? And the activity is pretty simple. All you have to do is decide whether it is a referential or a non-referential. It or there. And I think it's just its. They're all its. Okay?
Wait, what page are we at?
132. So page 132. Find your number. And just decide if it is a referential or a non-referential it or there.
Bam, point.
Where are we?
Is it no?
I asked if it was a raise. No,
No, it's not. Sorry, man.
Okay.
It is not right.
We're just trying to rev up the competition.
Yes.
And that's what how we do this for points then, okay? Alright, so team 2 then. Hey, go ahead, read your sentence.
The lost and found department called. They think they found your watch, but you will have to go and identify it. And we said it's referential.
Alright, does everyone agree?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good. Let's give him 1 point then. Alright. Alright. Who wants to go next? Nathan?
Speaker A, are you going out?
Oh.
Okay.
Secret media. Are you kidding me? It's freezing out there.
Does everyone agree with that?
Yes.
Going back to Becky and Chloe's, I keep wanting to call you Chol, so. This whole weekend I've been putting things together and I see so for Becky and Chloe's, I should have asked you this. They did number 2. What is it referring to?
Watch.
Wow, very cocky and arrogant.
Yep.
Oh.
There's a lot of pizzazz and attitude back there.
Sad.
Pizzazz, yes. All right, who wants to go next? Tia, go ahead.
It was so smoky in that room that my eyes were watering. I said non-referential.
Non-referential, do we agree? Yes? Okay. All right, group 4 or 5. Christy, go ahead.
He found a good solid stock and invested all his money in it, and we said non-referential.
Do you all agree?
I don't
No.
know.
We don't agree. Why not?
It's referring to
The it is referring to the stock.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So that it's referential. It's referring.
Oh, okay, right. I was thinking, because it says like that it's in place of the subject, so I thought that it,
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
I
just
got
not,
it
is
now,
it
I got it.
referring to something or not?
Yeah, I got it.
So it's not, it is referring to the stock, so therefore it's referential,
Okay,
not non-referential.
got it.
Okay. So you were thinking the right answer, but you just said the wrong answer?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Should I still give you a point?
No.
Okay.
No,
you-
because we said the wrong answer. Well, then I want more points on my quiz.
Totally different. All right, group number 5, go ahead.
It's very mindful not to keep track of points.
Okay, group number 5.
He was so doesn't even know what day it is. And we said non-referential.
Do you all agree?
Yes.
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 Yeah. 4. Actually, you know what?
I think you did it for the wrong one.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So, wait, 5. Yeah, did you-
No, we have
Four.
4,
He
and number
would-
4.
He is so disorganized. He doesn't even know
yeah,
what day
thank
it
you,
is.
sorry. I got lost there. Thank you. All right. Very good. Now, keep your books closed for this, or just don't start thumbing through it. We'll just talk about this, okay? So our book mentions 4 ways non-referential there can be used. Do you know any of them? Becky?
Location.
Location, good. Any other ones?
That's location.
Oh, there, I pretty know everyone answered all.
Okay.
Maybe like
Half, right?
Yeah.
Existence,
You
okay.
know, like there were like
Sure, yeah.
past tense existence.
Okay. Other ones? Anyone else? I think you're on the, you have the right ideas, but our book specifically talks about these 4 specific uses for there, okay? So, introduce new information, respond to questions, shift the focus of discussion, and then calling something to mind. Those would be the 4 main areas that our book discusses, okay? Yeah. Try to think. Why don't we just take a look in the book since that seemed to kind of throw us off. Let's take a look at page 136. And you actually find these categories there. And I think it would be beneficial for us just to see some examples. Okay? So at 136, can anyone show me an example of a non-referential there where it introduces new information? Just read a sentence that you see as an example.
There's a new sheriff in town.
There's a new sheriff in town. Right. Bring up new information. Okay? How about responding to questions?
There's a video store on that far side of the mall.
Right. So what was the what? This is in response to what kind of question? Is it?
I'm looking for a video store, do you know where I can find it? So location.
Right. Okay. Hung up on that. Good. Right. So someone asks you a question, you might use there to respond to the question, and then we have shifting focus of a discussion. You have when they're talking about one topic, and then you see the paragraph starts with "there are no reliable polls to suggest," on and on and on. It's bringing up, it's changing the focus of the discussion from one point to another. That's another way you could use non-referential there. And then finally, calling something to mind. Can you provide me the example sentence they have there?
There's still the comprehensive exam.
There's still the comprehensive exam. Okay, so before that, actually, I'm not that carefree yet, right? I'm still worried because there's still the comprehensive exam. They're calling this to their calling it to mind or bringing it to their attention. Okay. All right. Well, then let's go to 7.4. Exercise 7.4 on 138. And this doesn't work well because there's 5 groups and there's only 4 questions. So maybe we can just do these together. Okay, so we know the 4 different ways non-referential there can be used. So let's read these examples and then discuss which category would fall under, okay? I'm thinking we might do something similar to this on a quiz, so I think it'd be good practice, okay? Number 1, just read it to yourself. 30 seconds to a minute to read it, and then let's talk about which category you think it falls under. want to take a stab at this one? Number 1. Becky?
Read it or just say it.
Just tell us which area you're following.
We think it's calling something to mind.
Calling something to mind. Okay. Good try, but that would not be. Good guess. Good guess. Nathan?
Shift of focus.
Shift and focus. Yes. Let's give the Incredibles a point. Woo! All right. Why? Why shift and focus?
Shift in focus.
Right. Good.
Fun, take it away.
No. It's changing the topic.
Yeah. Right. It's a new paragraph. Right. It's a new paragraph, and then they're shifting the focus from one topic to another. Right. What were they talking about in the first paragraph?
The new 5-year contract with.
Right. And then in the second paragraph, they shift the focus to talking about there's no indication whether management of the company is supposed to negotiate. It's now talking about management, right? So they change the focus, right? Okay, take a look at number 2. This is a little shorter. If you think you know what it is, blur out the answer, Chloe.
Questions?
Can you say that again? Responding to question, do you all agree?
No.
No. Yeah, Jessica?
Introduce new information.
Introduce new information. No.
Find something
Yeah, all right. Wow. All right. There'll be no taunting in this class, please. That's a flag. Right, unsportsmanlike conduct. So yeah, why would you say it's calling to mind? Haley?
Because you're bringing up other information that wasn't initially,
And what's the information that they're bringing up?
like the extra taxes.
Right. So they're bringing that to the attention, right? Oh, well, there's a sales tax, there's this, you're calling it to mind. Okay, that's another way to use non-referential there. All right, number 3.
Question.
There isn't any.
Wait, no, we just have the one
Oh, did you
point.
say blur it out?
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh.
It's not super organized right now, so that's okay. Don't worry.
In
In the end, points are being accumulated, but you'll see what happens at the end. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah. All right. All right. So why is that responding to a question?
Because they're answering a
And
question.
what's the question?
Where's the nearest post
Where's the nearest
office?
post office? All right. And then number 4.
Introduce new information.
Introduce new information.
Introduce
New information!
Yeah. Mulkey told me as well, right? Her eyes. And her mouth started to move, and then Nathan's voice came in. Okay.
Sorry.
That's
I
okay.
raised my hand before.
Well, you want the points, right?
Yeah.
You're very motivated by that. So
Yeah.
good. All right. So this one's introducing new information, and what's the new information that's introduced here?
There's a lot of evidence.
Okay.
But, yeah. No, I'll read the whole thing.
No. That's good. All right. So the evidence, right?
Yes.
Okay. Very good. Now the next question is, can we contract non-referential it in there?
Yes.
Does anyone think no? Okay. So yes. Can you give me an example? There's.
Okay. It's.
What else?
It's.
It's. There's. It's. Anything else? If you think of more, I'll add points to your score.
Can you say? Never mind.
No, I won't subtract. I can only add.
No, but you're like, no.
But that's still there. So we'll give saying about theirs and not, but you're still using theirs. It's the same thing. You can negate it too. Yes. Other contractions? Any more? No one wants to try?
There
How about
there.
Daryl? There will be a quiz. There will.
Is that
There will be a quiz. Do you say that?
No.
Some people do. Some people do. There will be a quiz. There? How about